Blog Talk Radio.
What's up, friends? It's another week, another podcast. We'll take on sports. I am the host, Will Walker. On this podcast today, I call it podcast Getting Ready for the Madness. We are in March. March Madness is getting ready to start. This is probably one of the greatest sporting events in all of America. Not so much like in the old days where we knew the names of the players that were playing. It's just pretty much just the excitement. You make out brackets and you bet with coworkers or friends. Today is social media. So getting ready for the madness. Also, I want to announce this, that Will's Take on Sports will be doing a bracket challenge, but I will be doing it a little bit different. I will be doing it weekend by weekend, and let me explain that. What it is that simply the first and second round be played that weekend. You will make your picks that whoever wins the most games or have the most correct will win a 25 gift card for that weekend. Then we will reset and start again the following weekend for the Sweet 16 and the Elite 8. We will do that, and whoever wins the most games for that weekend will win a $25 gift card. And then we will do the Final Four in the National Championship weekend, and whoever wins that weekend will receive a $25 gift card. So that is what's going to take place on Will's Take on Sports Bracket Challenge. Also, I'm setting up something next week after Selection Sunday that we will be able to do something, get the possibility to where we will get an expert, who I usually reach out to him. I don't want to say his name right now because I don't want to throw it out there. But, I don't want to preempt myself anyway, but I'm trying to get him set up for next week. So we're going to get, after Selection Sunday's been made, we're going to have him on and give us his thoughts. He's usually pretty accurate with his predictions in regards to the NCAA tournament. He follows a little closer than I do. All right, before I bring my brothers in, let me say this real quick. Let me go ahead and give this out real fast. The "You Have Lost Your Damn Mind" moment in sports goes to those fans in England that rushed the field, or the pitch as they call it over in Europe. There were two separate occasions today to where fans attacked players on the pitch. One happening in the English League Two game between Aston Villa and Birmingham City. An actual player got punched in the face by a fan. And then in a game between two Premier League powerhouses, part of the Premier League's top six, between Arsenal and Manchester United, a fan approached a Manchester United player after a goal was scored. Let me just give my thoughts on this before I get my brother's take. Listen, there's nothing wrong with being passionate about rooting for your team. There is nothing absolutely wrong with that at all. But when you cross over and you go onto their field where they work, where they earn a living, you should get punched in the face or you should get hurt, point blank, period. Like how that situation happened in the Palace in Auburn Hills when that friend ran onto that court and he approached Jermaine O'Neal decked him. I think that should happen to every fan. I say don't let the security tackle him. Let one of the players tackle or let one of the players deal with the situation. It's just stupid to run onto the field. I get passion, but stupidity is just another level. So that is easily "you have lost your damn mind" moment for me in sports. All right, my brothers out here, Mike Walker and Zach Flournoy, they are here. What's up, guys? How y'all doing?
What's up? What's going on, man? Oh, man, this time has messed me up, fellas. I tell you, man, I looked at the clock. I'm still thinking it's early. Oh, man, it's 6 o'clock. Right.
Spring forward, Mike Walker. Spring forward.
Hey, I'll make a suggestion to anybody that can fix this problem. Turn the time back 30 minutes from what it is now, and just leave it. Then we won't have to worry about it no more.
I got you. Now, I don't know. It's supposed to be about daylight savings. I don't know when this came about. Right. I think I'm going to look it up and have an answer next week, actually, why they came up with this. But I think I'm going to ask you guys this. Isn't daylight savings happening a little earlier and earlier every year?
I don't know. I just know when you get up 3 o'clock every morning, you don't need to spring forward at all. You need to spring backwards 2 or 3 hours.
Yes, fall backwards, spring forward.
Yes, that's the way it works.
All right, well, springing forward into the 2000. Well, Mike, they're going to spring forward into the 2019 NFL season. This podcast is called Getting Ready for the Madness, and this was a madness situation what's been going on with Antonio Brown. Antonio Brown he will officially be an Oakland Raider on Wednesday when the NFL's new season starts. So I want to get you guys' opinion. A third and a fifth for Antonio Brown, the Raiders surrendered, but they received a one for Amari Cooper. Now, Mike, you're a Dallas Cowboy fan, so I'm bringing this to you. Did the Cowboys get jobbed in that deal, or was it just they needed Amari Cooper, so they were going to pay whatever price? What do you think?
We needed Amari Cooper. We didn't have anybody to stretch the field.
So he's worth a first-round pick, in your opinion?
Oh, yes. If he produced the little time that he was there, if he produced like he did towards the end of the season, oh, yes, I wouldn't be mad. I'm happy.
Antonio Brown since 2010, Antonio Brown has been the number one in receptions and receiving yards and number 2 in touchdowns. Amari Cooper's nowhere on that list. I don't think he is. I don't think he's close to Antonio. But anyway, they gave up. The Pittsburgh only got a 3 and a 5. Does that tell you that what the rest of the league thought about Antonio Brown?
Oh, of course. Come on, you know that. And more importantly, that tells you what Pittsburgh thought about it. Let's get rid of this headache. Because most times you don't get rid of a proven commodity like that. Like you say, you see his numbers, but man, when it becomes a headache, Will, come on. When it becomes a headache, a migraine, I'm sorry.
Well, that's why they make a leave.
Sometimes it's addition by subtraction.
But that's why they make a leave and Tylenol. Let me tell you something. The guy wasn't that
sometimes
bad.
Medicine don't work. They don't work, Mike, all the time. Go ahead.
Well, but the guy wasn't that bad until his quarterback is, well, Peyton Manning called it a liquored up kicker, but I'm saying a liquored up quarterback. When this is your number one receiver at that time, putting up big numbers, you already down your superstar running back, and you start throwing this guy up under the bus for no reason, trying to say that the other guy should be the number one guy. He's the Schuster kid.
Wrong,
the number one guy.
Mike, not for no reason, because he's always been a problem. It's just that they let it get away with it and finally they had enough. That's all. So he's always been a problem.
Roethlisberger could have kept his mouth shut. He'll see. Pittsburgh will see. I guarantee that
so
they're going to miss him
Antonio.
just like they
So will Antonio, Mike, because he's going to have to play with Derek Carr, whoever the Raiders come up with, quarterback. He's going to see a major league difference between whoever the Raiders come up with and Big Ben. Because the Raiders, I don't care who they get, it's not unless it's one of the top 5. But he's going to see a huge difference between a franchise quarterback and a journeyman quarterback. And Derek Carr is a journeyman and close to being out of the NFL.
I think, oh boy, the quarterback, he was just hurt last year, but his first year he was a decent quarterback. Now wasn't he? Unless my eyesight.
Yeah, I kind of agree with him. Derek Carr, decent. And don't get me wrong, I will say this off track, and I apologize. I'm not a Big Ben fan because I think Big Ben is a rapist. But sometimes, all right, and he got away with it. But that has nothing to do with his talent, and I know that. But Derek Carr's no slouch, Will. He's no slouch. I don't think he's a bum.
Okay, we'll find out. We'll find out.
Yeah.
And then we're going to see. Antonio Brown was throwing tantrums on a team that was winning. And we all know the rumors about Chucky, John Gruden, that he's a micromanager. He stays on task on his team. He doesn't give slack. He wants perfection. He wants things done his way. Hence, he got rid of Khalil Mack and Amari Cooper because they wouldn't basically go along with the plan that he had or the vision that he had for the Las Vegas / Oakland Raiders. So we're gonna find out how Antonio Brown deals with a coach like John Gruden when this NFL season starts and how he handles losing.
Right.
He may get $30 million guaranteed money, and that's pretty much what this was all about. He wanted that guaranteed dollar after he saw what happened to Dez Bryant when he signed to play for the Saints. But we're going to find out how much of the situation in Pittsburgh was Antonio, or was it Big Ben, or was it Mike Tomlin not putting his finger on the pulse and not putting his hand on his team and pretty much just being a player's coach? We're going to find out, because I'm a firm believer in this. Hold on, Mike. I'm a firm believer in this. Just because you change addresses don't mean you change who you are. You are who you are no matter what address you go to. So
yes, sir.
We're going to find out.
So he was the number 1 and number 2 receiver in the league.
Okay. But that's where Big Ben throwing the ball. That's where Big Ben throwing the ball now. I keep saying that. I'm keep harping on that.
Okay. All right. Well.
Okay. Will, you forget Ben throwing the ball and Connor running the ball, because they still had a running game without their top running back. Okay, because my man performed. Okay, so
he performed. He performed, but he wasn't Le'Veon Bell. I don't care what nobody said. It's a big.
He went too far from him.
Oh yeah,
but Mike, why are you harping on Le'Veon Bell like the Steelers did something to him? The Steelers they were going to pay him $14 million. He turned down $14 million.
Exactly.
I don't feel sorry for him. I don't feel sorry for him at all.
Why did he turn it down? What did he want?
He wanted to be free, but listen. It's still the privilege of playing in the NFL, Mike. It's still the privilege of playing in the NFL.
But he wanted a long-term deal, and they said no.
Okay, let's see how that works when he's playing for the Jets or the Colts or whoever else got all this money and that's willing to pay him that type of money, because he's not going to go to a contender that's going to give him $14 million, except unless it's the Colts. But who's to say the Colts are going to spend that much money on one position when they got to the division round in the playoffs with guys who, when they did running back by committee? Why would they go out?
Right.
I saw that. I was watching the NFL Network earlier, and they said, well, the Colts will make sense. What for? The Colts need another wide receiver outside of T.Y. Hilton. It's not a running back league anymore. It's a wide receiver league. What they need him for?
But you still need a running back.
No, nowadays you don't. I mean, you do, but you don't.
Name one team. Name a team that didn't have a running back. Even what you call it, the Hoodie. You had two or three guys that can run the ball.
And they burned up and they tore up the playoffs and they scored 13 points in the Super Bowl. Really, Mike?
That's right.
This is an offensive league. This is an offensive league. The Kansas City Chiefs' entire fortune changed when they lost that offensive weapon of Kareem Hunt. You need to run him back as a threat. You know what I'm saying? To say, okay, we can run the ball too. But that Kansas City Chiefs still got to the AFC Championship game without Kareem Hunt. So I get it. I know Le'Veon Bell's he's a tremendous talent. I'm not taking nothing away from him, but only people that's going to pay him the money he wants are teams that are not good, unless the Jets spend their money correctly, because I think that's where he end up going, wherever he can get the most money. I think that's what Le'Veon Bell is about. I don't think he cares about playing for a contender like this or a team that's or in the playoffs. But the Jets are pitiful. They got Sam Darnold at quarterback, but they got so much money under the cap. They can give him money. And plus, Adam Gates is an idiot. He don't know how to run a team. He builds a team like he's playing Madden. He does. He builds a team like he's playing Madden. So maybe he'll give Le'Veon $14 million or $15 million in a long-term contract. Let's see how that works. Let's just see.
Well, this draft, NFL draft, is going to be fun anyway to see what's going to happen, because one time he was too short. Now he didn't interview good at the combine. So now, well, I wonder what's going to be next.
He got a picture of him on Instagram with his girlfriend in the background. I mean, there's a picture of him on Instagram in the background asleep while his girlfriend claimed that he beat her up like Ezekiel Elliott.
Right.
It's coming. Yes, I mean, America. I'm starting to, man. We got it bad. If a man in America, especially a black man in America, we catching pure hell.
All right, we're gonna stick to sports. No political commentaries.
Yeah, but wait, Zach. He opened the door. He opened the door. Do tell. Please give us your logic.
No, I'm talking about Murray, quarterback. When he went before the combine, what were they saying? Oh, he's too short. He's too short. So when they found out he was 5'10", and he was 5'10", 200, I think it was like 205, something like that. So that squashed all the. He was too short to play in the NFL.
But
now,
Will, I mean, Mike, the other day I'm listening to the sports radio station, right? And now they're saying, oh, well, he might be too heavy. Remember they're complaining? Because he doesn't play well he's like 210. Well, he runs better at 180, 190. Make up your mind. You want him to have some weight on him or not?
Hey, see, that's what I'm saying. They're trying to come up with any narrative that they can to make it look bad. I told you that's where I was coming. The angle I was coming. Last he didn't interview good.
Right. Yeah, I heard that.
Mike, he just needs one team to like him. He just needs one team to like him. Who cares what 31 GM say? He just need one GM to say you're the perfect fit. I don't care about your height. I saw your production. That's all he needs. He needs one team. He don't need all 32 to agree. He just needs one to agree with him. And right now it looks like Cliff Kingsbury is in love with him, and John Gruden is in love with him, and there's a couple other teams that are in love with him. So, yeah, I mean, I get it. I saw the thing he didn't interview well. Who does interview well if they got to talk to 32 people? You know what I'm saying? You're gonna piss off 4 of them at some point. I mean, that's just like life. You talk to 32 people, you're gonna piss off 4 people. It's just the way it goes.
True. But it's not only that, Will. I saw, for example, like San Francisco right now, right? They say San Francisco is really hammering everybody to interview. I mean, hammering because they feel they made a great mistake last year, letting the linebacker drafting. So they asking all kinds of stupid questions. They're asking questions where they purposely trying to anger you. Several of the players said that. Like, you can see they really trying to get under your skin. Now, when you do that, eventually somebody's going to crack because everybody don't handle pressure the same way or handle that type of questioning, okay? So, granted, so you're going to eventually find somebody and be like, you know what, F you, what? They're just going to explode, and you're going to get what you're looking for. So I think it's one thing to interview me, for whatever to see, but to purposely try to anger me, that I think that's wrong. So, the dig.
Okay, but let me ask you this question. Let me ask you this question, and this is dead wrong on San Francisco for doing that. Reuben Foster was a jerk at Alabama. What did they think was going to be different?
They knew
that. Just because you changed the addresses, he didn't change.
Right.
I mean, so you're going to punish the next group of guys because Reuben Foster was an idiot. Come on, man.
That's what they're doing.
What kind of sense does that make?
That's exactly what they're doing.
Well, then you know who they should be mad at? They should look at the man in the mirror. They should be mad with the man in the mirror.
Right.
Exactly. Don't be mad with the new players. Be mad with the man in the mirror. You knew that boy was a jerk. You just wanted to overlook it because of his talent. But his jerkness or his trouble overrode his talent. So you shipped him out of town. Call it what it is. Don't try to punish the next man because of Reuben Foster. That's stupid.
Well, but what if we still on the NFL? And do you think Jacksonville going to sign Foles?
Yeah.
Jacksonville just I would.
Well, I think Nick. Last thing I heard, it was coming down to 2 people: Nick Foles and Teddy Bridgewater.
Right.
And everybody's saying
Jacksonville has more problems than just quarterback now. Jacksonville got trust issues. Jacksonville players got trust issues. When you got Jalen Ramsey and Calais Campbell saying the things that they said towards the end of last season and some of the typing they've been making in the offseason, where they were last year where they needed a quarterback, this year they need an entire makeover or something because they got
No, they need a therapist. Just bring in a therapist. In that case, they need to bring in a therapist to talk to the guys. Hey, they need a kumbaya moment. That's it. Let's all hug it out.
And I just can't wait till I just can't wait till football season starts. I mean, I know I watch pro, but that college game is my girlfriend. I love it. That's the best. It's nothing like a good college football game.
Hold on. Now, fellas, and I apologize to you. You know I'm always doing this. Okay, this is not even college football. This is college basketball. An LSU coach, right, was caught on the wiretap. Okay.
Hold it. Let me help you out. It came out yesterday that they found out the football coach on there too.
Okay. Oh, he is?
Ogeron.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, well, it was a breaking report.
Are you serious? I didn't hear that.
Ogeron was caught on a tape, but they never did say what he said or anything. But he said he was
right.
They got him on a tap.
But my thing
what's the shock?
It's a catch-22. It's not a shock. You know what's the shock to me? Now I'm going to be a little political. You know what's the shock to me? We have the FBI investigating. You have more important things to do. Go catch me a real criminal. Go catch me a serial killer. Go catch me a terrorist. I don't need the FBI investigating people trying to buy an athlete. That's my problem. Okay?
I'm with you, Zach.
That's a waste of resources.
I'm with you all the way, Zach. I'm with you all the way on that one. I totally agree. I totally agree. I think that's just a waste of FBI man resources. That's just what it is. But in regards to Will Wade or whatever his name is, and Ed Oregon or Manny Diaz or the guy that's in Tallahassee or Will Muschamp or whoever.
Watch him out.
Manny Diaz cheats. They all cheat. Every last one of them cheat.
Watch your mouth. Watch him out. He ain't
every last one of them cheat. Manny's not stupid enough. Manny's not stupid enough to do no transactions over the phone or via internet. No paper trails. They do the old-fashioned way. They drop quarters in the phone booth. But anyway, this is a non-issue. This is a non-issue to me. Of course, these people are paying for top athletes. How the world you think all them kids are going to Alabama? Come on, man. Y'all got to be for real. What in the world is there to do in Tuscaloosa, Alabama for a kid from Miami, Florida? What is there to do?
Right.
What is there to do in Lexington, Kentucky for a kid from Brooklyn, New York? What is there to do in Tallahassee, Florida from a kid from Miami, Florida, or a kid from Atlanta, Georgia, or a kid from Dallas, Texas, or a kid from L.A.? Right. There's nothing to do. They got paid. It's point blank, period, simple. They got paid. I don't care what nobody says. People paying these kids, and they should be paying these kids.
You know what killed me, though? The hypocrisy in school, because you want me to recruit the best players, right? Granted, you say do it the quote-unquote the right way. You want me to win. So you know this is part of winning, okay? It's so hypocritical. So now I go out and I start winning, okay? And you go ahead but now and I'm doing this because you know this is what it takes to get it done. But then you're gonna suspend me to make you look good, or we don't do. Come on, man.
Because you should have got caught. You should have got caught. You should have been smart enough not to make any. You should have been smart enough not to make any phone calls. The subject that any phone call can be taped.
Right. True.
That's your fault. That's your fault. So LSU, who has a very good basketball team this year. Matter of fact. But hey, this season might be ruled in eligible because they paid for a player and they got caught. It's just the way it goes. Like all of them. When they came out with that Nev Shapiro thing with Miami and the Ponzi scheme, I was like, what's the issue? So you mean to tell me we got a top notch all Under Armour recruit from out of Sanford, Florida, because we gave him a Sean Taylor jersey? He went that cheap. He should be suspended just for the fact he didn't know his value.
But
come on, man.
Hey,
you gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. They suspended. Wait, hold on, Mike. They suspended Ja'Cory Harris because he called the man for money so he could take his girlfriend out, and it was $400. Yeah. I'm like,
right.
He should be suspended for the fact that he had Oregon and Miami on his job when he was a star recruit coming out of Miami Northwestern. Boy, you should have got $40,000 for your mama, and they crying about $400. I need to slap Ja'Cory across his head. You took about 400.
So they remember the boy at Ohio State, what the quarterback was named?
Terrell Pryor.
They got him because he sold his own jersey. See, that's
his own jersey.
I don't understand.
For a tattoo. Remember, and that's even trade. He didn't sell it. He
now,
sold
to me, that's even trade. To me, that's an even trade because a jersey for a tattoo. Now, the granted tattoo probably ain't all that great, but anyway, he got a tattoo for a jersey. What's the problem? What's the issue?
So there was no money involved.
Man, the NCAA,
man,
they do what they want. They help who they want. Cause you can't tell me have they granted y'all quarterback his thing to play?
Nope. Not yet. But hold up, Mike. That's why, like you say, Will, he was stupid to get caught. Because as you see, Krzyzewski didn't get caught because it's been rumored. Zion told anybody that wanted to take him, he need X amount of dollars, and he need this, and this for his parents. Okay.
You know why Krzyzewski didn't get? But you know why Krzyzewski didn't get caught? Because they told Zion and his mama, don't start flashing his money until after he leaves Duke. That way they can say the agent gave it to you.
Right.
That's why. Zion looked out for him, and Zion's mama looked out for him. Now he's like, look, we're gonna get your mama to all these games, but look at here. Don't buy no new cars. Don't move to no new house until after you leave. Then we can say the agent forwarded you this money. Of course, Duke paid for Zion. They paid for Zion Williamson, just like Alabama keep paying for all these 5-stars. I don't care what nobody says. I don't care if Alabama people listen to this get mad. You're cheating. There's nothing to do in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, for the kids from Miami, Florida.
You yourself said, but they're not getting caught. If you don't get caught,
but you know why? Any team that stays in the top 25 year after year after year, if they ain't crossing that dang on line, they standing right there on top of it.
Well, I can tell you this much. Through every time Miami's had a successful run, they ain't crossed that line. They just erased that sucker and kept moving it. That's all it was. They just kept stretching it out erasing it with their feet, and they just kept moving it and moving it. Listen, the Air Oregon thing is not surprising. USC went on probation when he was there. Gone. After he left, they still on probation. He was with your boy at Tennessee. They went on probation. Guess what? He gone. He was with Tommy Tuberville at Ole Miss. They went on probation. Guess what? After that, he's going. Oh, let me see. Birds of a feather flock together. Your track history says you're a cheater. What makes you think he's not cheating now with LSU? I don't get it. I don't understand. Everybody's talking about something. Oh no, Air Oregon's changed. No, Air Oregon is still a cheater. He is still he's one. Him and John Blake, that idiot that was that Cliff boy that was down there in Miami. They're all cheaters. They're all cheaters. That's how they get top recruits. That's how they get them. They blur the line. It's that simple.
Will, you call it cheating. I don't see it as cheating. My job is to win games.
Well, okay. Well, I'm calling it.
They're not preachers.
They're not preachers or choir directors. Okay. I'm calling it what the NCAA. The NCAA say it's cheating, so that's what it is. But if for my taste, it's about, hey, you do what you do until you get caught. It's that simple.
Like I said before, if Florida State did not hire Willie Taggart, the man that I want to see in the hot seat, I know he's a dirty pistol, and I want Lane Kiffin bad.
It's not Lane Kiffin. Listen, Lane Kiffin would be good on any program. I'm serious because Lane Kiffin wants to do whatever it takes to win. But Lane Kiffin's reputation took a hit when Nick Saban yelled at him on the sideline. It took a hit.
If you're not cheating, you're not trying.
If you're not cheating, you're not trying. All right, that's the fastest 30 minutes, man. Good gracious amazing. We might.
Oh, man. I wanted to get in. Fellas, God bless y'all. I love y'all, man. Time for work.
I really wanted to get into the NCAA tournament, but we'll get a chance to get into that next week. Hopefully, we'll definitely have more time on the show. Didn't have that much this week. But anyway, want to talk about the NBA and and his lack of doing, and the L.A. Lakers not making the playoffs. So, hey, it is what it is. I want to thank everybody that takes the time to listen to Will's Take on Sports. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter at WWS_Sports Show. Also, go to our Facebook page. Like the page. Like it. Click that like button. It's Will's Take on Sports and like the page. Also, look out for, again, my Will's Take on Sports March Madness, the bracket madness, I'm going to call it. Like I said, we're going to do it weekend by weekend. Whoever wins the most in a weekend, they get a $25 gift card. The Sweet 16 and the Elite 8. If you win the most that weekend, you get a gift card, and then we'll do the Final Four in the National Championship game. Whoever wins the most and get the most correct, they will get another $25 gift card. We look for that coming in the next couple of days and give you how you can submit your bracket form. All right, Mike, before we go, we got anything to say?
Well, we finally got us a quarterback. The move come in. Our depth at quarterback is finally catching up with everybody else. My nose.
All right, that's him talking about his nose. Anyway, I want to say this. Listen, say a prayer for somebody because prayer changes things. We'll catch you next week. I holla.
Peace.